The heartache of losing a spouse can be profound, yet from such profound grief can emerge remarkable resilience and strength. While every widowed woman grapples with the challenges of mourning, some manage to channel their pain into achieving remarkable feats. The weight of grief can sometimes be eased when shared with a collective, as has been the case for many notable women in history. Let's go and find out the inspiring stories of renowned women who navigated life's journey after the loss of their spouses. Steve Jobs and Laurene Powell. Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Inc., tied the knot with Laurene Powell in 1991. Acknowledged as a key figure in the microcomputer revolution, Jobs succumbed to cancer in 2011. She has gone on to provide support for various educational initiatives. In the 1990s, she co-founded College Track, and in 2015, she initiated XQ, the Super School project. Steve and Terri Irwin, the crocodile hunter. Steve Irwin tied the knot with Terri Reigns in 1992. Irwin was a highly regarded conservationist and beloved TV personality who tragically passed away in 2006 when a stingray barb pierced his heart. Terri Irwin, who is also a renowned naturalist, maintains the legacy of her late husband by overseeing initiatives such as the inauguration of the Australian Wildlife Hospital at Australia Zoo, situated on the Sunshine Coast. John and Jacqueline Kennedy. John F. Kennedy married Jacqueline Bowie in 1953. Tragically, President Kennedy was assassinated in 1963. Following his death, Jackie withdrew from the public eye and lived as a widow for 6 years. In 1968, she married shipping magnate Aristotle Onassis. Following her marriage to Onassis, Jackie pursued a career as a book editor and remained active in supporting the arts and the preservation of historic architecture. She passed away in 1994. Iman and David Bowie. The retired supermodel and widow of David Bowie appeared on Today in 2023 to discuss her experience of loss. Bowie passed away in 2016 after battling cancer. However, Iman revealed that it wasn't until 2020 that she truly confronted her grief. The onset of the COVID-19 pandemic confined her to the home she once shared with him, leading to a release of suppressed emotions. Despite the passage of 6 years, Iman firmly stated that she will never remarry. She emphasized that she still considers Bowie her husband rather than referring to him as her late husband. She described their relationship as the true love of her life and expressed her anticipation of meeting him again in the future. Martin Hirigoyen. Kelly and Natascha McElhone. In 1998, Kelly, a plastic surgeon, married McElhone. Tragically, he passed away unexpectedly at the age of 43 in 2008. McElhone, an accomplished actress, authored a book centered around her experience of loss titled, After You, Letters of Love and Loss, to a Husband and Father. J. Howard Marshall II and Anna Nicole Smith. In 1994, the affluent oil magnate, then 89 years old, wed the 26-year-old model Anna Nicole Smith. However, their marriage endured for only 14 months before his passing. Following Marshall's death, Smith became entangled in a prolonged legal battle concerning inheritance matters. A familiar face in celebrity circles, she tragically passed away in 2007 due to an accidental drug overdose. Mike Todd and Elizabeth Taylor. The American theater and film producer married Elizabeth Taylor in 1957, marking her third out of 7 marriages. Unfortunately, his life was tragically cut short in a plane crash in 1958. His widow went on to achieve remarkable success in her film career. While her personal life frequently attracted controversy, her later years were distinguished by her commendable efforts in HIV/AIDS activism. She passed away in 2011. Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Bogart met Lauren Bacall in 1943 when she was a mere 19 years old. The couple exchanged vows in 1945. They stayed together until Bogart's passing due to cancer in 1957. Bacall, later recognized as the 20th greatest female star of classic Hollywood cinema, was honored with an Academy Honorary Award in 2009. She passed away in 2014. Elvis and Priscilla Presley. Elvis tied the knot with Priscilla Bewley in Las Vegas in 1967. The marriage ended in divorce in 1973, but the pair remained close. Following Presley's passing in 1977, Priscilla pursued a fruitful acting career. Starting from 2003, she has held the role of ambassador for the Dream Foundation, an organization dedicated to aiding terminally ill adults and their families. Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. Victoria held the title of Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, reigning from 1837 to 1901. In 1840, she married Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. Prince Albert passed away in 1861. Devastated by his loss, the monarch fell into a profound depression from which she never completely recovered. Victoria chose not to remarry, and she passed away in 1901 at the age of 81. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King. The civil rights leader married Coretta Scott in 1953. In 1968, King was tragically assassinated. Following his death, his widow assumed the mantle of leadership in the ongoing struggle for racial equality. Scott King later established the King Center for Nonviolent Social Change and successfully advocated for her late husband's birthday to become a national holiday. She passed away in 2006, leaving behind her own impressive legacy. Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II endured the loss of her husband of 74 years, Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, on April 9, 2021. Reports suggest that the Queen, who wed Prince Philip on November 20, 1947, was beside him during his final moments. Tragically, a little over a year later, Queen Elizabeth II passed away on September 8, 2022. John Lennon and Yoko Ono. John Lennon married Yoko Ono in 1969, a period coinciding with the Beatles' breakup. Despite a separation lasting nearly 2 years in the mid-1970s, they managed to stay united until Lennon was assassinated in 1980. Since then, Ono has worked diligently to preserve Lennon's legacy, establishing the Strawberry Fields Memorial in New York, the John Lennon Museum in Japan, and the Imagine Peace Tower in Iceland, among various other initiatives. Rene Angelil and Celine Dion. The music producer, who had been Celine Dion's manager since 1981, tied the knot with her in 1994. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2016 after a battle with cancer. With Angelil's guidance, she attained global recognition. Apart from her performances, Dion is a staunch supporter of numerous charitable organizations, including the Canadian Cystic Fibrosis Association. Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love. The Nirvana frontman married Love in 1992. Love was also a musician with her own band called Hole. Cobain tragically took his own life in 1994. Love carried on with her music career, experimented in art and fashion, and even ventured into acting. She's been an advocate for victims of sexual abuse, AIDS research, and LGBT youth charities, along with other significant social causes. Who was your favorite couple? Please comment below.
Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe for more information. Please do support us.